It's the 8th of August. It's Leo season, and today is a really energetically powerful day, and that day is the Lionsgate. Today is its portal. For me, it's not about manifestation. For me, it's about embodying that bright, sun, true, raw, creative, gold energy that is within you. My name is Katerina and I am a Leo moon, so I am all about this month. August for me is always an inner child, creative, light month. I think of it as like this gold, like Apollo just like shining on me, and I kind of just embrace that energy. I might be a bit flirty, might be a bit creative, just like fun, abundant energy to honor the energy of today's portal and to honor Apollo and Leo. I am having an exclusive sale. My Wealth Rebirth course is on sale today, the 8th, all the way to the 12th of August. If you've watched my other videos, then you know my Wealth Rebirth course is fully about embodying your true, authentic, raw self. But in order to do that, we have to go to the shadows. We have to go to the underworld and bring those wounds into the light. The course is a blueprint for your most magnetic, raw, wealthy, aligned self. It is completely self-led, and you have the ability to come out the other side completely transformed. You will know yourself so deeply and so authentically after this. You will know your soul-led path. And this course will never be this price again. So if that calls to you, the links are below. I am honoring my Leo moon. I've got loads of gold on. I've got like my creative handmade outfit on, and I feel just like embodying that energy. Now, with it being Leo season and obviously the Lionsgate Portal today, I felt called to talk about the energy of Leo. Leo ruled by the sun and its natural placement being the 5th house. The 5th house is all about creativity, fun, play, inner child. It's about the way that you may parent if you're healed or unhealed. It's the flirtatious, the romantic. This is summer fling. This is how I see Leo energy. It's like I'm going to be on the main stage for this summer. That is how I see Leo. Now, the main stage doesn't look the same for everyone. Leo has a tendency to seek external validation. Think of yourself as an actress on the stage. You've just finished this whole scene, and this scene was incredible. You just loved every minute. You feel like you embodied your character so deeply, and you felt so magnetic, but you didn't get an applause. So you leave and you go backstage and you go into your makeup room. And even though in that moment when you were performing, you felt incredible, because you didn't get the validation that you thought you deserved from others, you started to question yourself. You started to believe that you might not have been as good as you thought. You might not have been as magnetic as you thought. when I think of Leo, when I think of the Leo that needs healing, I think of that. Once you heal that kind of placement, once you really look at where Leo is and where you seek external validation from, it can kind of feel really liberating to give that to yourself. When I think about Leo, I think about how they need to be charged by the sun. And what is the sun? The sun is bright in the sky, everyone can see it. And if you don't give that to yourself, you kind of, especially if you've got a Leo moon, you end up relying on others, and then those people leave or something happens, and you go back to feeling unvalidated because you're not filling your own cup. Now, this could be all over the spectrum of every single house. Wherever Leo is, you could really look at that and be like, okay, if Leo is in my 10th house, am I really validating myself in my work? Am I completing a project and giving myself a pat on the back? Am I taking myself out for dinner because I completed that really amazing project? Or am I waiting for validation from others in order to feel good about that project? Validating yourself is so hard. And maybe it's because my South Node is in Leo, but I do find that really hard sometimes. I'm not going to lie to you. I have gotten better. And one way that I have been able to validate myself is not tell people what I'm doing. If I'm really excited about something and I feel like, oh, I just want to share it with people, I will do that. But I have to stop myself before I feel the need to share something. I ask myself, why do I feel the need to share this right now? Is it because I don't think my reaction is good enough? I need someone else's? Or is it because I'm just really excited about it and I want to share it? And normally, when it's the first reason, I try desperately not to share it. I do so many things in my day-to-day life that are little ways to kind of give back to myself. I don't tell anyone anything. I don't tell anyone any of those things because, first of all, the reaction from someone else might not be the reaction that I'm craving. So I give that reaction to myself. And, sometimes I might say to one person, or if I feel called to, I will share it. But most of the time, I feel like that's giving away my power, in the sense of I'm wanting to give someone, I'm wanting to share something with someone because I seek their validation. And that is when I say I'm giving away my power. I validate myself. I do things and I love them, and I don't share them sometimes because that's my way to be able to validate myself and not seek external validation. Again, go back to the actress. This is her, no matter what the reaction is. She knows she felt really powerful in that scene, and she felt radiant and she felt magnetic. No one can take that away from her. No one can make her feel like she was less. Only you have that power, because if you let someone's words or someone's actions towards you, you have control of what emotions arise in that moment. Again, going back to one of the other videos that I spoke about, trauma led or soul led, when you react from a place of trauma, or when you react from a place of soul aligned led, Why are you suddenly lacking confidence in your performance because you didn't get a cheer one time? But maybe the next day people might stand up for you. If you rely on others a lot for validation, your emotions are like up and down. Your confidence would go up and down because you're purely letting other people dictate how magnetic you are or how confident you are. If you want to heal your Venus sign, if you want to step into your own personalized magnetism, only you have, if you want that, if you want the key to that, then my course is below. It's on sale up until the 12th of August. After the 12th of August, the price will increase. If you feel called, then again, all my links are below for that. This month, definitely do something that makes you shine. Whether that's like an outfit that you wear out, whether it's you go sit in the park and have a little picnic, or you do actually get on stage. Let your Leo energy come out. Everyone has every single sign in their birth chart, and whatever house that sign rules is just your little key to like step into that energy more. You know, I I look forward to Leo season because it lets my moon come out, it lets like my inner child come out, and I just enjoy life in such a carefree child way. Um, Obviously, we all have responsibilities, but I don't know, I just feel playful, I feel creative. It's the type of time where I would like 100% get paint and just like put it all over my hands and like splash it around some paper. I feel like that's the energy of Leo. It's like just do it for fun, do it for fun, do it for joy. You know, that inner child joy is all Leo. I think it's such a beautiful sign. Um, and I think, you know, every sign has its like unhealed and healed. I don't like to say negative and positive because that's all subjective. It's just like, do you do you crave external validation, or do you validate yourself, and like attention from others is a hit or miss? You don't really care about it. Do you want to shine your light? Do you want to post photos? Do you want to go out on stage because you crave that attention from others because you don't validate yourself? So you need validation from others. I have been there. If you have seen a lot of my other videos, then you know I speak about like having been on social media, and I have done all of that stuff and like, you know, old ways of living, and I've really stepped into alignment and I am on my soul led path now. So I know that I'm on here to give a message, and I know I'm on here to guide you through your own underworld and help you heal and come out the other side and live your soul led path. But before, I was online because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And other people were saying you could make money from online and it would be like a lot of money. And I just thought, oh, I'll just do that. You know, that's easy. I'll just do that. It was not easy. And I felt so empty, but I also craved that attention. It was like I posted and I spoke to people, and it was a part of me that was just seeking attention because I was not giving it to myself. I was not validating myself. You know, you've got to be really real with yourself with this work. I was really real with myself. That's why I'm talking to you. That's why I'm telling you all the shit that I used to do, because I've done that work and I've been really real with myself. And I'm like, why are you craving to go out right now? Why are you craving to post right now? Is it because you just seek attention? You seek external validation? Are you lonely? All those things I had to work through, and I've come to this place where I know what I'm meant to do, and I know my path, and I know why I do certain things, and I fuel it in a way that's giving back to myself. I don't do things from a trauma space anymore. I do it from a healed space. Does this align with me? Is this event aligned with me, or is it not? And if it's not, like I said in a different video, I walked away. I was like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. So I leave. And that's come through a lot of work, but I genuinely couldn't imagine living that path now. Like, now that I've done that work, I'm like, oh my goodness, like I am so far away from that shit. If you are someone who seeks external validation and you feel like you possibly don't validate yourself, maybe you don't take yourself out much without other people, maybe you're a bit codependent on others, and you feel like even little things like, can you go to a cinema by yourself? Can you go to a library, to a museum, or shopping, or to go out for dinner? Can you do that by yourself? If you can't, and if you really struggle with doing that, do like one tiny thing by yourself. Go have a coffee and sit somewhere, or go to a library, or go to a cinema, because at the end of the day, a cinema, you're just watching a movie and you're going to be basically in the dark for the whole time, so no one's really going to see you. But any of those things. But the one thing I would say, and this is something that I did 2 years ago, if you are stuck, you're lost, you're seeking external validation, you're bored, delete social media for a bit. Not saying forever, I might go back on it at some point. I know it most likely will help my business, but I deleted it because I was in those feelings, and I found my path fully, because I didn't have social media as a time waster. And it's great in some ways, don't get me wrong, but in a lot of ways for me it was just me hiding from the fact that I was lost. It was a distraction for me. So I found my purpose without it. I found my path without it. I learned, like I went back to school, like I have done all of these things because I didn't have social media to distract me anymore. And I was sitting there empty, no phone, like my thumb was going to like an app that wasn't there anymore. And I was sitting there and I was like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And after soul searching, after many freelance things, I found a space now that I know is mine, and it is where I am meant to be. I might have gotten there while staying on Instagram and TikTok, but I don't think I would have. I feel like the person then is not me. And I only got here because I had to take away the things that were fueling my external validation. So, like the dating apps, the social medias, the going out to random places with people that I don't really care about just to have company, just to go out. I started to do things and see people that were like more aligned with me. And then I found this path and I found my magnetism. I healed Lilith. I learnt my lesson, like what Saturn has been trying to teach me for the past 35 years. I have learnt that now. I have embraced my death and rebirth. Like, that is life. We are constantly in cycles of death and rebirth, and I have learnt that now, and I have learnt where Pluto is testing me. And I am embodying that now. Like, I have that now. I've learned that I need to stop hiding in others. I need to stop seeking external validation in others and just walk my true path. That doesn't mean no one's in my life. That just means the right people are in my life. Aligned people are in my life. And I let go of others who do not serve me. I let go of others who try to make me small. I went through all of this. I went through the screaming, the crying, the feeling of lost and being stuck. And my path is to guide you into that journey. I'm still on that journey. I don't think we ever stop, but like my main wounds, like my core wounds, I've really worked on them. I want that deep transformation for you. So I will keep on putting my word out there. I will keep on telling you my story. And when you are ready, I will be here. Let me know if you like this video. Give me a like, comment down below anything that you feel like resonated with you, or even if you want to tell me your Leo placement, love that. Don't forget about my Lionsgate offer. It won't be this price again. So if you feel the call, if your belly is like, oof, then everything is linked below. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. And if you've stuck around to the end, love you for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video.